Welcome back to more Let's Play Nerds Spell the 3. Outer Worlds 2. Sorry, it's a 2 and not a 3. Last we left off, we did a major step with Tristan um, in his quest. I legit thought that was the planet I was looking at. I'm like, wow, the rift has really changed the planet here. Yeah, and now we're gonna do his quest on Praetor. We're gonna do whatever other quests we find here. Okay, let's get to it. Let's do this. What if we did a loop? We do this, and then we go boom, 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 boom. I do love the colors.
Taking punitive action.
Where'd they all go? Ah!
Your judgment has found you. Your vitals look grim, Commander. Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Okay, that fight was a little more rough than I was hoping. Oh. Cool. I don't know why I was expecting that to be poisonous. Oh, I get it. This is blocked. That's the... Okay, that makes more sense.
That's one hell of a wall. Going over or under's out of the question. But what about around?
Thankfully, we've options. I recall a secret passage in the tomb of the matriarch
Yep.
that will see us around the blockade.
Yeah, let's do this. Thing is with like side quests like this, that very often a side quest is go talk to this person, then go to this battle zone, and then that battle zone then has a few different MacGuffins available to try to get.
None shall stand against us. At your word, I shall charge. Unleash my might and prepare for absolute.
Well done.
Well now, looks like we've got ourselves a little tag-along.
All right.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of Araptidon.
All right. Well, I'm meeting with anti-choice people for a
You
job.
came from outside the camp, didn't you? Do you have a minute to take a job? For science, of course.
For
Interested in
science?
Or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'll get right to it then. I need someone to bring me a Gorvid egg.
Oh, fun.
Stars. I'm glad to have found someone who knows not to waste time jawing when scientific advancement is at stake. Some people just don't know the importance of biological research. I sent my assistant off to the north with a tracking device, hoping he'd lay hands on a Gorvid egg. I desperately need that egg for my research. Could you bring me one? Oh, and bring back my assistant, too. If you find him with all his pieces still stuck together, he ain't much good for assisting in research if he's all torn up. Sound reasonable?
I'll try to get both. Okay, I'm just gonna steal this crab witch, okay? That's it. That's the only thing I'm stealing.
What's going on here?
That's right,
Are
folks.
those
Keep your
workers
chanting
laying
going.
siege to their
I can see the
own
overseer up in
place
our
of
office.
work?
And we're
Size
definitely
obviously
making her
capable of
miserable.
cracking through skulls.
What?
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Oh.
No rest and no downtime. We shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
Yeah, so they want rest.
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans.
Oh, that's this one. No penny bells and
If you won't
cans.
let us sleep for 8,
Dude.
you can't charge us for stimulates.
That one's cool. That's a cool slogan. And then they want to do 12 hours instead of 20-hour shifts. No money, more drugs.
But
No money, more
peeing in
drugs.
bottles and cans. With no rest and no
Wait, am I not supposed to talk to any of
we
them?
shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
It's the
No
hot
more
shot
bottles on factory floors. Time for
Workers are too rowdy. Door stays shut for now.
Okay, which one of you can talk? Who here has a name?
others get the exact same
Okay.
pay, but only work 12-hour days.
I think the best option. I think all we really need to do is just get him a bathroom and provide the Adrena time for free. As far as the how many hours per shift, I don't think I can negotiate that. Get them all. At least like I've worked jobs where they there's something you're required to have on the job, and you're kind of required to buy yourselves pens. I had to buy pens and paper myself for a job I had once, and I didn't care because it's not like pens are expensive. Looking back on it, it's the principle of the thing. It really is.
Yes? The whole reason we set up here is to avoid customers. Is there something you need? See that repackaging facility down there? We're supposed to be working it, slaving away for a few meager bits that we then gotta use to pay for our own necessities. They work us like cysty pigs, charge us for the stims we need to yoke those hours, and don't let us relieve ourselves but in empty fizzy tea bottles we keep beneath our stations. So, we're making trouble until that changes. Until we get some respect. Until the privy is left open all day.
Yeah, that's a good
That
point.
there is certainly an opinion shared by the Auntie's Choice leadership. Though, it saddens me to find a fellow worker share such a stark view of our worth. Now, if you'll excuse me. Yes?
but-
The whole reason we set up here is to... Well, then, now.
Okay. Oh, what's this?
Venting frustrations don't normally involve, an actual vent.
I like to use whatever assets I can.
Machines have been off for a week. Can't believe I'm losing on
Oh.
Adrena time and Antifizzo's number.
We don't want to make
Here's someone I can talk to.
no more peeing in bottles and cans.
You would catch me doing that. Okay.
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office?
Oh, yeah.
It was about damn time you got here.
This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool.
Okay, well, here's what we do. Tell them to work.
Get back to what? Are you daft? Of course I've told them to get back to work.
All right.
Some ne'er-do-wells, have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to making demands and carrying on about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences. Nevertheless,
Glad we're not in Tau
here,
Ceti.
we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to. You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear? Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon.
Which is why you should stop
This
it.
plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy?
What?
No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer. Dumley? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
Wow.
If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am a very
That's a
important
problem.
middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my peons. Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation. And by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can fill it, thereby becoming distinguished. Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to, and right now, her need is you convince Dumley Dunbar to get back to work. I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered.
No, is
to remember what
Dumbly
they
his
were.
actual
They
name?
alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious.
That's
and should be
Dunbar is his
rejected.
name, and you thought
You
Dummy.
will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation, so everyone can get back to work. That clear? Yes. Well, I'm sure you'll manage.
Gotta offer them something.
Therefore, I shall too. Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me. Which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
Can we at least start with, like, what if there was, like, a proper place to dispose of the pee bottles?
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates! No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
Especially if the bathroom's there, you just have it locked most of the time. Like, that's such an easy fix. Dunbar. William Dunbar. Yeah, his name's
My name is
William.
rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Yes.
Then what in law's name are you doing here? Well, that certainly is unexpected. And potentially wonderful. Assuming, of course, you can
'Kay.
actually help us.
Let's figure out the
Auntie's
things we
gotta
can...
prioritize worker prosperity
demand.
over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that
Yes.
ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that. We need better hours, free stims, and the ability to relieve ourselves whenever we want.
They work 20-hour shifts, which requires stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency,
Yeah, you got a
they're
point
also
there.
barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
We should get back on track. The point is that the situation is downright unmerciful and we need some changes. Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Yeah.
Thank you for your trying.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
take
if
these
we'll get
guys
it,
aside.
but every bit you add makes some part of our lives a whole lot easier.
Okay, let's go try talking to her again. So glad I found this vet. How convenient is it? So convenient.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return? So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
Not 8 hours,
They
but you
want to
know, a little
relieve
closer.
themselves on company time?
Yes.
I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
Are you not already paying for cleaning the bottles or like whatever? Yeah. These are both reasonable responses.
Somewhere? That... Oh, that actually explains the odor in storage room 3.
Yep.
I never imagined they might be... I'll get the door unlocked immediately, and cleaning crews dispatched.
Good.
What more do they want?
Free dream time.
Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is
I
one
love
small
how-
step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
I love how it seems to be that I could do rustabout ability, like it just from taking my rustabout background, you can set this entire thing, no problem. Yeah, this makes more sense.
And more work means more profit. More than enough to cover the cost of the stims. I see your angle now, and it's
Yeah, you see, we got a point there, because if we're expecting them to pay for it,
You are Auntie's material for sure. Done.
yeah,
Is there
they're
more
not using
else?
as much, less productivity. Okay, let's see if this works.
1 hour? Are they
Yep.
mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge
Sleep.
around the facility, consuming
Sleep.
air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud. Their hero, you say? Well, I hadn't considered that. If they adore, in addition to respect me, they'll be far more receptive to overtime and reduced bonuses. That
Exactly.
would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses for me, which should be more than enough to make up for the drop in hourly production. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
I mean, I've always been a firm believer that 15 minutes of rest is worth more than an hour of work.
Very good. Ha!
Like,
I
even
was
on, like,
going to
personal
say very
things.
good,
Like recording
but
this,
that
for
would be
example.
downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
Not recording this, more like editing this. I feel like if I sit too much time editing these
If you
things,
won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates!
then yeah, like playing this is different, but editing this is more where the work is. So if I take a break every now and then, I think I'm more efficient at editing and finding better clips. All right, thank you. Oh, thank you for making a bath for me, everybody.
Only work 12-hour days!
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations? That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason? Well,
I convinced her that free
begin
means
to tell
more
you
and
what a
more
relief
means
that
faster
is.
work.
By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation? She willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next?
Oh yeah, about having to negotiate somewhere in the middle.
Excellent. What progress have you made? That must have been quite the negotiation. Oh, my people can't thank you enough. This will be huge for us. Free time to sleep, relax and all? Wonderful. Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair cream now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all. It don't matter. All that matters is my work.
What is he, though? That is a good question.
Mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
I suppose that...
I love how I told her
But
that
this
if she gives him
negotiation would have
16
been much more
hours,
succinct if one party had simply
then-
inflicted grievous bodily harm upon the other.
yeah, but I like this outcome. It's hilarious to me that I convinced her that if she gives him 16 hours of shifts, then she'd be their hero. And then by doing that, I became their hero. That's just the way the world works, though.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt,
Good.
be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
Okay. Also, I just realized there's a door here.
Avoid the strike. They should be after blood.
Oh, that might have changed things if I read that before all this.
You've 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boys here pitch some swill at you.
What are their names?
Dribble and Gob. Pretty fearsome, ain't they? Don't think I've not cottoned on to what you're doing. Trying to flatter me? You want into the factory, don't you? Not sure what curiosity's compelling you, but you seem an alright sort. Long as you don't make trouble, suppose there's no harm in letting you look about. You've access to the main floor.
I can't believe that
Mind
worked.
yourself. There's a fair few hazards about the factory, and folks on the upper level aren't like to be as amenable as me about your visit.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
This factory used to be a protectorate site, you know. It's really going downhill under the new owners.
You know, I'm going to wait until a quest sends me here. I'm going to try this spot again later.
I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoo.
Oh there. Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure.
Your voice is awesome.
Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for. He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail.
I fixed those before.
Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
Perfect.
Ripe for acquisitioning. Just one hitch. This place is a mite unsafe. Guess all the victims missed. Good thing my security crew are all crack shots. Right, gang?
Yeah. Boy, damn right, boss.
Distant sightings.
Oh, those guys are gonna die.
Some say the creature is bird-like. Others reckon it's simian. A monkey's bigger, meaner.
Oh, wait, I'm at a protectorate area.
Drop on victims.
Or Grand Plan area. Gotta listen to their radio station. That path was way easier. Way easier than the last time I had to climb up onto one of these.
Please don't take me on a co-tangent.
What about a cosecant?
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia? Well, it is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you. I am Exemplar Simon, head of research at this station. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service? Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Anti or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline.
Makes sense.
However, neglect during this conflict led to Axon's shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade. Wonderful. In order to recalibrate a tower, you must find the malfunctioning panel inside their control room and reset it. And to speed you along, I can offer a unique incentive. Prior to being driven from this facility, the Protectorate was exploring lightning-powered explosives. The concept was clearly beyond them, but I have already solved their errors. So with the towers aligned, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you.
Perfect.
That is fantastic news. I'll begin fabrication as soon as you've aligned the towers. And so, I shall have the explosives ready for you upon your return.
Nice. Very fair request with a very fitting reward.
A topical cream that offers no benefit to the dying patient, except possibly smoothing away stubborn wrinkles, according to...
I suspect the local fauna has correctly identified us as a threat. Stand ready, Commander.
running costs, impatient Auntie's Choice administration officials directed their labs to find ways to remove the parasite from the berry.
Oh, okay, so the map doesn't show us where these lightning towers are until we get to them. Got it. This is literally as like an explore and find the... Well, nothing about this kind of signifies that, oop, come over here. Like, yeah. I don't know how to identify the rest of these spots.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Prepare for absolute!
Come back. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Assist me, will you? My death would be a stain on both of us!
Bet if I go and see. They took me in. Help me out.
What in the world are these things? Garvid feathers. Oh shoot, Garvid, the Garvid egg is what your friend was after. Ugh.
What's that?
You're
Taking
a
punitive action!
Check enemy light just turned on.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. Don't mind me.
Unleash my might upon them!
Target too far.
Judgment!
Commander, watch your vitals. Over here! 3 hole in the head! You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter!
Guns drawn!
Electrical damper detection failing.
Taking position so I got your word, I shall...
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
I am primed to punish.
Regained target.
Need a better
Thought
spot.
you were smart.
Where's my tree?
I'm the one you need to worry about. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Nice. Oh, yep. This music.
In the nick of time, as always.
Hello again.
Your arrival
For
cannot be
sure.
more
Yeah, you're
timely.
the same guy.
After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm, glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand.
Yeah, sounds
We are
about
standing
right.
before the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Okay, and its secret is.
For any subject, visiting the matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions.
Doubtable. Any breakthroughs in weaponry would have been assigned to the front, despite the obvious blasphemy of defacing the matriarch's grave.
Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people. Reaching the vault will be no simple task. There are likely to be unforeseen security measures to contend with, though hopefully nothing too obstructive. We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to access more information about the lower level's layout and potential hazards.
I can see a half-dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done. The Consul is incensed about the death of one of his own. He sends sentinels to hunt Audra down. I try to help her hide, but they found her anyway. They tortured her for the locations of the other members of our cell. They're all gone now, dead. I alone am left to complete our mission.
But a totally tragic and non-preventable outcome. I'd rather stay in an awkward silence.
Since the commander won't say it, I will. I'm sorry. I thought we were doing the right thing.
I will not pretend it isn't a blow, but what's done is done. There will be time to grieve once the Protectorate is dead and buried. Slim chance of that. I'll not assign a task to others that I'm unwilling to undertake myself.
Color me surprised.
All right,
After
let's
you.
do this.
Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I bet we could take this.
Weren't supposed to be visitors today. That Sentinel and Docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not.
Can we not?
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Where can we find that key?
Actually, the matriarch passed the impressive and venerable age of 90, establishing Arcadia as precedent for longevity.
Let the paradigm worry about tomorrow.
What in the Sovereign's good name?
Nice.
Security system's been activated. Run!
Do not rush me. Wait, what is that buzzing noise? No.
Ta-da! Oh, I feel so evil. I don't like this.
Well done springing the jaws of that trap on the Sentinel. Now to give that Docent similar treatment.
Matriarch, preserve me.
Okay, what about this though? I need to find. I want the key to that so bad. Okay, everyone's gathering hands around the matriarch. How are their hands supposed to be arranged? Ooh.
This presentation will continue until audience recognition is received.
Okay.
For my next gift,
Oh, they're
I
just
bestow
clapping.
upon you the pinnacle of automechanical
That's it.
design, far superior to all automechanicals that came before. The time once spent in numbing manual labor may now be spent in harmonious community with your neighbor, and in humble service to the Protectorate. May art and science flourish in these many hours, which I have returned to you.
Cool.
Power cell has been partially depleted due to inaction.
Let this accord between the Protectorate and the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Beloved matriarch, you are nearer to perfection as anyone living could ever achieve. It will be the honor of the
Convincing.
Order to serve as the Protectorate's scientific helpmeets.
All that I do for my subjects and their descendants. Gloria! Gloria Arcadia!
Gloria Arcadia!
I shall reduce them to a slurry.
Taking care of? Continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
Hey! No, wait for me. Let me go back and get that thing. Yes.
There. You can access a lower level now.
Okay, cool. Gain an additional 30% damage resistance, increasing further with your speech skill. Nice! Nice! That's good. Damage is based on your speech skill. However, when you receive damage, you lose half the damage total in bits. Lame.
I now present to you my new invention, the Skip Drive. A revolutionary technology that will allow humanity to sojourn to the stars.
Only a singular mind could have conceived of such advanced technology. It is
Well, that's funny.
deepest wish to entrust
Denying that it took a team of scientists to do that.
visionaries willing to follow me into a most prosperous future. Yes, so wise matriarch, lead us into this future you have envisioned.
Unlike display cases, yes please.
Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords. And all will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradigm.
Those fools. Protectorate subjects should know better than to attack a Protectorate arbiter. I had no choice but to judge them as traitors to the Protectorate. Why would they simply open fire? Why wouldn't they attempt to conversate?
Ask them.
Yes, my time would be well spent gabbing with corpses. I shall continue to answer slights of this nature through violence. But hopefully, I shall not need to do this more than a few times.
Oh, this is interesting. Does he actually leave if we fight enough Protector people with him in the party? Like, I have him in the party because his quest line is here.
None shall stand against us!
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander!
Okay, all these display cases were opened, right? Ah.
Commander! Oh, I see. You must have noticed a spot of dust on that artifact and taken
Yep.
it for cleaning.
Mhm.
Good initiative.
Thank you. Oh, this needs to be cleaned. Just give me a sec while I clean this revolver.
Safeguarding the matriarch's remains from the console, are we? This is rather unusual, but it is the only sane explanation for what you currently do.
Okay, and now I can either break down or sell those remains. That's it's kind of
The
crazy.
security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Oh, we're still going full Indiana Jones with this. That's kind of cool.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization.
All right, well, I have
I
it.
see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
The head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
Got it.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered. You're not
Yeah.
helping. How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really?
A lot.
Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
If we start gunning down civilians, where does it end, Zeb? Ain't Arcadia covered in
Only
enough blood?
civilians that
Clear
will
that
speak
moral
ill of
obstruction
us.
for you? Fine. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send
I'm
us
not
to
convinced on
mental
that part,
refreshment.
but
I'm kin to
that
the
I'd
risks.
believe.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
Understood, Commander. I don't like it, but if that's the order, that's the order.
I hope this doesn't
No!
ruin my
Matriarch,
chance
preserve
with.
me!
This will not be the first time my hands have known blood.
Feels ugly and wrong, what we just did. Doubt the Earth Directorate would approve neither.
Yeah, I'm hoping this doesn't cause him to leave. I mean,
This damn job.
he might be mad at
Never
it
gets easier,
fine.
does it?
We can waste air on the ethics of this choice when the Protectorate's boot is no longer crushing our necks. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now. Hold! Don't set foot in that room.
No?
The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yes.
Okay.
It appears there are N-ray tripwires, invisible to the naked eye. That will electrify the floor. Move cautiously. And if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
Ta-da.
Reckon I found something that might be useful later.
Yeah?
Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows?
Cool. Do
Could
it.
come in handy. Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime, see what I can come up with.
Shoot.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate.
You've made it through. Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this room. When pulled in the correct order, the doors should open. If I'm reading this right, the order is 1, 3, 2. But which switch corresponds to which number? Ah, damn it. Why must the Protectorate abstract everything?
I think we can't suss out which switch is which before we commit to guessing. Seems I am toward another defibrillation. Maybe if we could peep the wiring.
And if that bears out,
Yeah, well, I think it looks pretty simple to me. Because this is one wire path.
seal his automech body.
You said it says 132.
What mess.
Right on the first try. Well,
It's 'cause
I'll
I'm
compliment
smart.
a stroke of good fortune.
Zev seem a little off to you, Commander? I think he's starting to worry me. That whole business with the Curator. Never seen Zeb so eager for bloodletting before. He's a changed man. Just ain't sure it's for the better. You're missing the point by a wide margin there, Commander. Well, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed
What?
it recently.
Oh
That
no.
shouldn't have happened until next week.
Don't worry, I'm sure there's a thing around somewhere.
I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've
It's like a
cleared the
post-it
way,
note?
I'll come down and join you.
There's gotta be a post-it note.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts.
Oh, yeah.
You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Fun stuff. All right, this might be slightly climactic, but I'm going to end the episode here because, yeah, the next segment took a little longer than I realized. So, yeah, we're going to start next week's episode off with a bang. Get it. I made a joke. But until then, do not forget to have an amazing day, eat something delicious, and hang out with someone you admire.